Valar Morghulis, qui è della cittadella, e oggi continuiamo il primo episodio del gioco Game of Thrones della Telltale, intitolato Iron from Ice, lasciandoci momentaneamente alle spalle i problemi di Lord Ethan nel nord, per affrontare quelli di sua sorella Mira alla corte di Approdo del Re.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden,
Così,
she has
ad
Margaery
Approdo del
Tyrell's
Re.
favor.
Con
And Lady
Mira.
Margaery's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Poi come ha fatto una Lady del Nord a finire con Margaery, non lo so, però. Togli il legno ferro.
Ethan made this for me.
Moneta di Yunkai.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Questa spilla del tesortino.
It was very kind of Lady Margaery to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Wow. Roba importante. La lettera incompleta. Leggiamola.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Margaery has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Vecchio tomo polveroso. Che cos'è?
Wonders made by man. By
L'uomo a
Lomas
spasso
Longstreet.
lungo.
A gift from Roderick.
Sarebbe interessante leggerli, perché ancora non sappiamo quali
I
sono
hope to see them all
tutte
someday.
le meraviglie. Vabbè. Cosa c'è fuori dalla finestra?
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Ma probabilmente no. Cos'altro c'è? Un'altra lettera. Lettera di Lady Forrester. Cosa dice?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Margaery to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Non so cosa possa fare Margaery nel nord, però sì, quando sarà regina, che ancora qua non ha sposato Joffrey, quindi non è neanche regina, quindi che cos'è che può fare a nord? Vediamo se c'è altro, non sembra, quindi andiamo ad aprire la porta e vediamo chi è.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later.
Allora cosa
if you'd
bussi?
like.
Sentiamo
it's
cosa
fine.
vuole.
Come in.
Cos'è? Che
Begging
problemi
your
ha?
pardon, milady, but you all right?
Come si
If you
permette
don't mind my asking,
di parlare a una lady?
say.
It's
Vorrei non
private. I'd
parlare.
rather not say.
Cosa vuole
Of
sto
course,
qua?
milady. I didn't mean to pry.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Margaery will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Se provasse
You
rompere le
work for
palle
Lady Margaery?
così a Cersei,
I
si
may be wrong.
ritroverebbe con una testa di
but
meno in
it
5
seems like you
minuti.
do.
Non è un buon
Perhaps
momento.
you should
Cosa
come back
vuole
later.
sto qua? Cosa vuole?
Of course, milady.
Via, che ho già i miei problemi tra il nord e Margaery. Eccola.
Lady Margaery, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
La voce di Natalie Dormer.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
Grazie.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor
Molto
family
gentile.
as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Non lo so.
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark.
E infatti, come
It
cavolo
raises
c'è
questions
finito
at
lì?
a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside.
Queste cosa
the
sono?
White
Due
Sand.
guardie reali che vanno in giro così a caso.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
Come
Her
le hai
face was
risposto?
full of mirth as she said it.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she
Come la
demands
povera
an
Sansa.
audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so
Andiamo da
near.
Cersei.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you.
Andiamo a pregare
Chiamala.
che non ci uccida.
Tell her what she wants to hear.
Ci sono
See
altre
if
due
the Queen
guardie reali
Regent is
qua.
ready to receive us.
Fuori dalla porta poi. Cioè 4 guardie reali che praticamente non fanno niente. Poi ci credo che i re durano poco.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Grazie. Ok, c'è anche Tyrion con Cersei. E il trono di spade. E altre due guardie reali qui. Cioè, praticamente sono 6 che non fanno niente. E Joffrey praticamente quindi ah no, ce n'è. Ma che. Allora, 1, 2, 3. 3 guardie reali qui, più 2 fuori dalla porta, sono 5. Più le 2 che camminavano per il corridoio, sono 7 guardie reali e neanche una che è col re. Qua
Lady Margaery. Aren't you
proprio
looking
decaduto
lovely this
l'ordine.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Ginocchiamoci. Che
Your
sono
Grace.
qua Cersei.
Girl knows her
Compiaciuta. Bene.
courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Anche lì
Is your
Naidi.
family loyal to the king?
E
Perhaps you
certo.
should ask the new Lord Forrester.
All'unico
He's
vero
not
re.
here, is he?
A Stannis
Yes, your
Baratheon.
Grace. To the one true king.
Esatto.
The
Stannis
one true
Baratheon.
king.
È
Yet
lui.
she didn't say which.
Te lo dico io, è Stannis.
She only
I
meant...
don't care what she meant. I care what she said.
Che
I
niente,
won't
pensavo
stand for
di,
impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would
di
give her the
fare
chance
la
to
brava.
explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Foresters have been
Però
loyal
qua,
bannermen to House Stark for
se la
centuries.
possibilità di fare per Stannis non posso fare altro, mi spiace. A costo di farla morire. Sono
Yes,
d'accordo,
your
dai.
Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
beh, ma
Is
Ned
it
Stark ha
any wonder it's so
confessato. Ha detto lui dei suoi
impertinent to ask which
traditori.
king deserves your loyalty, if you have any loyalty at all? Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Per forza.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sì.
Absolutely.
Se no ci fanno il
Despite the
culo.
fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey, if it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Adesso non è che devo
Old allegiances are not easily
forgivarlo.
abandoned.
Però
But now that the
se
war
non
is
mi
over, we
inginocchio
must
muoio,
look to
quindi...
rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Direi di sì.
Yes, Your Grace.
Tanto
It would be
poi...
a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I
Io
imagine
cosa
we'd do almost
c'entro qua?
anything to prevent that from happening.
Sono quelli là al nord e Lord Ethan
Ask any
che
Lannister, and they do
è
whatever was
importante.
necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Qualsiasi
Yes, Your
cosa.
Grace. I would do anything.
Pur di salvarmi il
I
culo.
see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Margaery here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I
Non
won't
voglio
judge her, Your Grace.
giudicarla.
I wasn't there. I
Perché in
didn't face her
effetti non ha
decisions.
colpe. Però
Aren't you a delightful girl?
Randy
If only one
era
could
un
float through
terrorista
life
che
without
voleva
ever
rubare il
holding an
trono a suo
opinion of their
fratello.
own.
If there's a
Quindi
point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Margaery. One can only assume her interests are yours.
sì, sempre la
Yet
migliore.
loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question.
Io sarei reale
Go on.
e leale
I
al
would
re.
be true to the king.
L'unico vero re. Stannis
Well said.
Baratheon.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Ok, praticamente l'ho fatta incazzare entrambi. Vabbè, questo ed altro per l'unico vero re, Stannis Baratheon.
I'll walk you out. This may
Tyrion.
come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family,
Grazie.
even under the best of circumstances.
Meglio non far
Thank you, Lord
casini,
Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
perché Tyrion in
That
generale è
certainly
buono
took
con
courage.
le ragazzine del
To
nord,
so
però...
publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Margaery
No,
was
no,
humiliated.
non era Joffrey il
Although
re
Cersei
di cui
seemed quite
parlavo.
pleased. It
Era
was quite the
Stannis.
first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this
Non voglio
regard,
far infuriare
not
Cersei.
her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Margaery might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
Sì, tanto.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Tanto sta gente del nord
Now,
fa
if you'll
sempre una brutta
excuse me, I
fine.
promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Goditi il vino.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ned Stark lo sa bene.
Mira, I was worried. How was it?
Questa chi è?
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Meglio non
It's more than a
parlare,
little intimidating.
che non si sa questa cosa vuole.
If you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Margaery has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the
Il
4th cousins and
purple
the 9th
wedding.
born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish.
Mettila a posto.
Put it back.
We're
Sì, a
just
parte
having
che,
a bit of
scusa,
fun.
se lei è
It's probably
dell'altopiano,
I've heard he's a bit perverse.
dovrebbe odiare Oberyn.
Perhaps Lady Margaery could make the right
Vabbè.
introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry
se quel
Joffrey
re
if it meant
Joffrey.
you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Margaery well.
Non
Which is
voglio
more than he
diventare
can say
regina.
for his mother.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the 7 kingdoms. I might even allow you to
Che
be my
nel nord
handmaiden.
non credono neanche nei 7 dei.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Ecco, questa già incazzata.
Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about. This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Bene.
I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Beh, ma in teoria l'amano già.
Do you agree?
Tranne Cersei. Sì.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Aspetta, ma non abbiamo già fatto l'accordo con Tyrion? Quindi qua direi di no.
My mother wanted me to ask a favor of you, for my family. But as you said, you're in a delicate position now with the wedding so near. And I would never want to jeopardize that.
Giusto.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
Giusto, meglio aspettare.
Of course, my lady. You're right. Better to wait.
Magari meglio aspettare anche dopo che è morto Joffrey, quando c'è Tommen sul trono, che magari riesce a manipolarlo un po' meglio. The King's Road. Il bosco del lupo. Ok. Ecco, l'unica cosa che ci hanno dato, il cavallo, abbiamo già perso. Andiamo bene. Invece di arrivare a piedi alla barriera. Che problemi hanno? Ai 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 ai.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh,
Did you know my
buon
ancestors wore the
Ramsay.
skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ai 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 ai.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy. With all
Cosa
that
dovrei
bloody
fare?
noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Listen.
Ai ai ai. Per fortuna che non si è portato dietro i cani, sennò qua ero morto.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Proviamo a star fermi. Perché tanto se corro, loro c'hanno i cavalli e mi prendono subito. Se sto fermo, forse.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
È andata bene. E se no finivamo come Rick. Oppure come questo, che poveretto ha fatto una brutta fine. Cosa dovrei fare? Sinceramente starei bene anche lontano da sto poveraccio, che tanto è morto, suppongo, no?
Bloody hell.
Ai ai ai. E rieccoci ad Iron Wrath.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
Perché me lo stai dicendo?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan.
Grazie.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Ok, scegliamolo.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Questo cosa ha fatto?
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan.
Chi è questo? Chi è? Cosa vuole? Cosa ha
This
fatto?
craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and
Tranquillo che gli è
wine
andata
grows
peggio a
smaller
quelli
every
che sono
day.
andati.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Siamo nel nord. Ned Stark l'avrebbe giustiziato sul posto.
You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
Se qua ci fosse Ed Tollet,
You'll address him as
dovrebbe
Lord.
dire Ed, fetch me a block.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Giusto. Andiamo alla barriera.
I will decide.
Dai, mandiamolo alla barriera.
He's a thief!
Che l'hanno
If
bisogno.
you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord.
Vai, la
My family
barriera.
depends on me.
I
Yeah.
sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Ok.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
Era il mio dovere.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Scegliamo
And
il
I'm sure
maestro.
you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a
Sì,
maester.
che poi tra l'altro
Consider
cosa
I
sono
swore
3
an oath to
anelli.
serve as such.
Qua sono un po'
There are two
pochi, non
capable
so
men for the
come
role.
il fatto di intermaestro con così
Both
pochi
have
anelli
the
nella
job,
catena.
but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Ok,
I'll make
facciamo
the
la
right
scelta
choice as
giusta.
Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Addirittura una small council. Così. Qua hanno un po' troppi casini per essere mini casate del nord. Ma la sentinella la sceglieremo la prossima volta, perché per oggi ci fermiamo qui. Per essere sicuri di non perdere il continuo della storia, oltre ovviamente ai soliti video, iscrivetevi, mettete mi piace, commentate e condividete. Balardo Eris.